Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
On a Sunday afternoon inside the Arrington Ice Arena, we're getting set for Game 2 of this weekend series between these two rivals. It's the Adrian College Bulldogs hosting the Thunder of Trine University in this men's ACHA Division II matchup. Hello friends, my name is Nathan Lindner, flying solo in the booth today. Adrian College comes in ranked 14th in the Central at 9-6 overall, and it's really been an up and down start to the year. They've swept Indiana Tech and Lake Superior State, but they've also been swept by Ohio. Then you throw in that split with a top 10 Michigan State team back on November 14th and 15th, and most recently a strong sweep of Sioux College 2 weekends ago. On the other side, Trine comes in ranked 26 with a 7-11 record, but this series is always competitive. Dating back to 2017, Adrian and Trine are nearly even in the all-time matchup, 11-14-2. Trine holds the advantage, but Adrian has won 4 of the last 6, and last year each team won on the road 5-2 and 3-2. And this is Game 2 of the series. In last night's contest, Trine took down the Bulldogs by a score of 5-3 in Agnola, Indiana. So now the big question is how Adrian responds today. They've been good at bouncing back all season after losses. They're 4-1 after a loss. They'll need another strong answer here in Game 2. Stat-wise, Adrian has been pretty solid, 4.5 goals per game, just under 3 goals against, and right around 16 penalty minutes. Trine is putting up a little over 2 goals per game themselves, but giving up more than 4 on the defensive end. Look at some of the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Trine, forward to watch is number 20, Andrew Kiefer. He leads the Thunder with 11 points, has been their most productive scorer, so he's a huge piece of their special team success. When Trine needs a big moment, Kiefer is usually the guy who touches the puck. Another big name for Trine is number 15, Chancellor Cogger. He's tied for the team lead in goals and has been incredibly clutch. 3 game winners already this season, the most on the roster. When the game gets tight late, Cogger is the one who tends to deliver. He's also one of the Trine's better two-way skaters, plays in all the key situations. For Adrian, quickly, guy number watch is number 27, Basil Cook. He's been the Bulldogs' offensive engine all season, already up to 20 points in just 14 games. He leads the team with 13 goals. He scores in every way, 3 power play goals, a game winner, usually one setting tone early. And the table is set, rivalry renewed. We're almost ready for puck drop, but first the national anthem is coming up here at the rink. And while we're off air for that, stay with us. We'll be back shortly for the opening faceoff. You're watching Bulldog Hockey on ACTV.
diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Welcome back inside the Arrington Ice Arena. As my director just said, perfect timing on the national anthem. 90-second ad and just about a 90-second anthem here getting set at the AIA. Bulldogs and Trine University Thunder getting set to do battle on game 2 of this weekend series for the Sunday matinee here in the Arrington Ice Arena. Alex Herman in net for the Bulldogs, the resident senior goaltender. And for Trine, looks to be number 29. Ian Young will get a number once he turns his back eventually. Yeah, 29 Ian Young. 20 minutes up on the clock. We're set. Bulldog hockey here on ACTV getting set. Ortega out to the middle of the Bricky. Bricky enters with Clark. Dips it back for Clark, who fans on his initial shot. Here comes Ryder. 2-on-2 breakout here for Trine early on. Ryder fires a shot on net. Glove save for Herman. First shot, 20 seconds in. Trine goes for a change. Adrian does not. Trine trying to bring out a couple of more fresher legs as they look on the offensive end. Adrian will probably look to win the faceoff quickly, move it out, and then probably go for a change. They win it, whip it around the boards, meets it at the near side. Here's Clark. Neutral zone takeaway. Now Danielowski, far side for Paulinski. Met at the red line in front of the Trine's bench was Friel, along with Klein. In front of the bench, Paulinski, Klein. Goes down, taken away by Dembowski. Ortega. Pass to Friel as Klein gets taken off his feet. Rushing for it now, Dembowski taken away. Here comes the Thunder. Danielowski fires a shot. Blocker saved by Herman. Swacked out of the air by O'Bricky. Initialed for a high stick, but with Trine retaining possession, it's waved off. Ortega. Backhand dump in. Here comes Krager on the rush. Down low. Meets a body. Krager initiates the contact. Down low again. Here's Kruger. Ackerman, right point. He's got it now. Along the shadow of the boards. Corner. Ackerman again behind the cage. Looking for the wraparound. Instead keeps it on his stick. Here's Carper. Fires a shot. Ushered away. Ackerman to it. Waves off Kruger. Thunder takes a hit. Kruger in front. Attempt from Ackerman. Now Kramer down low, looking for Carper. Backhand shot, pad save. Rebound from Carper goes wide. Our side, Kruger now. Shot, tipped. Behind the net, he flicks it towards the front. Now Danielowski will look to get it out of there. And Gray just waiting for Friel to get back. And that one whistled for offsides with just over 18 minutes left in the first period. So 2 minutes in, 2 shots for Trine and 1 for Adrian. And then for the faceoff is Des Madrell. He wins it. Back to Potts. Sean Potts, the captain, for the Bulldog squad, along with Griffin Clark. They both wear the C patch. Now his song. Far side, Hildebrand try to get it in. No good as Lamont is there. His song looks for Cook on the right side. Broken up by Ryder. Potts off the stick of his song now. Bulldogs retreat as it's Hildebrand over the stick of Cook in possession with Trine. Ryder, centralized pass with Griffin. He enters, 2-on-3. Shot from Meyer, pad save by Herman. Cook flips it up, now in the middle with Hissong. He flips one towards the net, ushered away by Young. Poked at, now through center ice is Cogger. He enters 3-on-3, gives it off to Kiefer through the net and through the slot, no good. Hissong there with Parks. Far side corner taken away by Arteaga. Over 3 minutes played here in the first period. Cook banks it off the glass. They go for a chase. Arteaga now Pawinski. Pawinski connects with Kiefer. They're taken away. Hissong in the neutral zone. Arteaga 2-on-1. Tucker all alone. Tucker shot. Pad save. Kiefer between his leg, turnover. Shot from McNamara, and that's going to end up in the protective netting. Boy, a pretty good look there for the Bulldogs going 2-on-1. Tucker went for the blocker side of Ian Young. Just didn't get the height he wanted on it. As the song would reflect, a little bit of pressure here for Trine. Keyboard in for the draw. Tied up. Still tied up. Now Trine comes away with it. A swipe from Tucker. McNamara, backhand towards the net. Not covered up by Young. Now Klein looks to get it out. Flicked up by Giebord. Gets it out of the zone. Tucker thought about delivering a hit, but Klein got rid of it in time. That one blown dead off sides. It's Klein just ahead of the rush. We'll have a neutral zone face-off right in front of the Bulldogs bench. It's Giebord in the draw. Same shift as we just saw a few moments ago. Klein going way out now. They're just on the bottom of the screen there. Instead of the traditional two defensive backs. Fires a shot out of the chest of Herman. Giebord flicks it out. It escapes the zone. Here's Jennings. He'll dump it back in. Bulldogs catch a break, but it goes all the way around. Herman couldn't field it behind the cage. So Ruggerai takes control. Trine retains possession while having a shift change. Gavin Thompson through center ice. Flicked at the blue line from Ben Meyer. Goes down. Here's Gray. Ushered along the yellow dasher for Clark. Flips it out. Turnover. Here's Regal. And Clark makes a nice play to collapse on the puck. Flicks it all the way out. Ryder. D-to-D with his mate and Kraus. Flips it in. Along the yellow dasher again. Ackerman checks his back. Got someone on it. It's Gavin Thompson. Turnover for the Bulldogs again. Gavin Thompson. In there Meyer, Clark, Ackerman. Gavin Thompson almost got it on his stick to fire a shot and escapes the zone yet again. But two Trine defenders are there to easily take it. Ryder for Kraus. Goes all the way down. Don't think it was tipped. And it was not. Whistle blown dead for icing with 15:07 left to go in the first period. Bulldogs like to take the face-off on the glove side of Ian Young. It's Kramer in there, along with Regal. Harper right behind Kramer, and Potts behind him. Krager into the corner, dishes it out to the point. Potts makes a nice play to keep it in. Dumps it diagonally. Backhand towards the net, goes below the cage. Carper down low for Kramer. Thunder slips. Now Regal looking to get it out. Shot fired in front. Rebound, scores! Matthew Kruger puts the Bulldogs up 1-0. Pitch on the replay, just over 5 minutes into the period. The tail end there. Kruger fired the initial shot, got the rebound, and put it home Bulldogs strike first. Harper going to dump it all the way down, but he was well behind the red line, so it'll be blown dead for icing. And Bulldogs have to contend with the defensive zone draw. Well, a good start here for Adrian College. After taking the loss last night, 5-3, they strike first here in this one. Kramer in on the dot. Won by the Bulldogs. Potts looks to get it out. Connects with Carper. He goes a little one-on-one. Carper fires a shot. Blocker save. Crushed into the boards from Kruger. Juice has got to be flying high after scoring that goal. Tipped before the red line by Kiefer. Carper wheels and deals. Try to saucer pass, but intercepted from Parks as Desmadrell gets put on his back. Now Cogger behind the line. He loses his glove. Gonna skate without it for a little bit. Ride out, shoves Desmadrell into the boards. Taking 2 big hits now. Danielowski all alone, fires a shot well wide, and then he gets hit after by Potts. His song behind the cage. Dumps it back for Potts. Potts looking to work. And it's going to go all the way down. No one touched it. Back-to-back icings here for the Bulldogs. .40 left to go in the first period. Shots are evened up at 4 apiece. Trying the offensive opportunity now with Desmadrell in the draw along with Danielowski. Sent towards the boards. Potts gets it. Flicks it out, but he kept in the zone. Shot goes wide. Here's Cook, flipped off the glass. Still can't get it out, hugging the blue line now. Bulldogs retreat. 5 guys waiting on the bench just to get a shift change. Cook bumps it out with the skate, gets taken down. Danielowski, and that's going to be a penalty. Cook, and Herman runs to the bench. Now Cook will retreat. Bulldogs look to set up the 6-on-5 advantage. Potts gets slashed a little. Now they look to set out the breakout. Cook. Hazel Cook dishes it back for Giebord. Trine's close to touching it. Not quite. Still there, still free. Krager. Now it is touched, and the whistle finally blown dead at 12:45 left to go. And the first period. First penalty of the day will go against the captain for Trine University. It's Joshua Danielowski. So 2 minutes of 5-on-4 action here for Adrian College. Underneath the cage. Carper. Down low now for Kramer. Dishes it back out, Carper. Bulldogs working it slow. One time, Cook fires, looking for McNamara. Carper weaves in, fires a shot, goes wide, hit a body in front. Carper weaves in again. There's Cook though. Down low for Carper, hounded by Kraus. Carper still got it on his stick. Connects a short pass with Cook. Ortega fires. Save made. McNamara dishes it back to Ortega. Fires another one. Blocked in front. Rebound chance. Goes wide. Ortega. Weaving around. Right side. Ortega fires. Blocker save. Cook. Wheeling and dealing behind the cage now. Here's Cook again. Ortega at the point. One time from Carper. Save. Rebound right in front of them. That is empty. And they can't put it home. Kevin Thompson able to clear it. Boy, what a look there for Adrian College. All alone was Kramer in front of the net. Just couldn't get it on his stick. Potts weaving through. Up top, Hildebrand. Point. Gives it off for his song. Flex with the touch of his skate. Hildebrand fires a shot in. Pad save, and it's kept out. Save from Ian Young. 19 seconds left on the power play. A lot of offensive zone time here for the Bulldogs. They elect to keep this group out with Hissong, Desmadril, Tucker, Potts, and Hildebrand. Trine could kill this penalty. They could avoid a really bad start here. Down 1-0, and then you commit a penalty right away. In front, Desmadril whiffed on the one-time opportunity in the slot. They're clear all the way down. 5 seconds left. Herman fields it behind the cage. That's going to kill off the penalty for Trine University. 0 for 1, the Bulldogs are on the power play. Desmadril looks for Tucker in front off of the stick of Klein. Fires one towards the net. Hissong, now Hildebrand will field it. Over to Hissong. Fires towards the net, sticked off by Young. Now near the boards. Taken down was Klein. Potts enters through the blue line. Dishes off for Hissong. Didn't have it on his forehand. Nearly collides with Potts. And then Potts trips up number 39 and Ben Sherman, and then dishes out another little hit there. So back-to-back penalties. One for Thunder and one for the Bulldogs, both going against the captains of each squad. This one, Sean Potts, 2 minutes for probably tripping. So the Bulldogs go on the power play, get nothing. Put up 4 shots on goal though. Now here comes Trine on the power play. A chance to tie this one up. Bulldogs again strong in the face-off, and a high stick. Gets it down the blue line. That one is whistled down. The clearing attempt from Arteaga was stick down at the blue line. A really nice play to even catch it off of his stick, but after you maintain possession, it's going to be whistled down for high sticking. So Bulldogs, 5 seconds in, get an offensive zone draw. O'Bricky fired one through the slot, no one home. Clark shoves the back of Cogger. Clark trying to get a little slash. Broken up by O'Bricky, and Clark going to dump it all the way down. Nicely done. Bulldogs not changing yet. O'Bricky. Ushered off now. Here's Kraus. He dumps it down low, takes a little shot. Went down to his knees. Kept out and shoved all the way out. Now the Bulldogs will go for a change. It's a full line change coming in off the bench. Ackerman along with Gray, Kruger, and Giebord, who's there pressuring the puck off of Ryder. Ryder, shadow of the boards. Ruggerai, hit from Kruger. Klein, down to the corner. Bulldogs having a lot of pressure despite being a man down. Behind the cage, here's Griffin. Excuse me, that's Danielowski. Pawinski up top. Ruggerai, broken up by Giebord. Regal, broken up by Giebord again. Tangled up. 45 seconds left in the power play. Trine has not put on shot on goal yet. Klein enters cleanly now. Danielowski fires a shot. Glove saved by Herman. Flashing the leather there. .850 to go in the first period. 34 seconds left on Sean Potts' penalty. Finally, the first shot on goal during the power play was just taken there by Danielowski. 8-5, Bulldogs lead the shot category. Here's Danielowski. Now he gets broken up. Now Ruggerai, back for Pawinski. Fires a shot. Pad saved by Herman. Surprised it didn't catch anyone through all that traffic. Here's Pawinski. Enters with some speed. Tripped up by O'Bricky, but that one whistled dead for offsides. That one's going to go in the referee's video clip for next year, as this is the obvious choice. Eking away at that penalty now. 13 seconds left. Potts is looking to the bench to see what does he want to do. I think the bench is motioning for him to go back and defend, as he is a defenseman. And with the Bulldogs being on defense, presumably now, but they clear it out, so maybe Potts will go to the bench, and they are motioning him to go to the bench. But it was kept at the blue line. Maybe they'll have him go back again. Comes out, heads right to the bench. Kraus off of his skate, but Ryder is back there to collect. He's going to dump one in. Blockered away by Herman. Arteaga feeds to Friel. Now Clark. Loses possession, takes a hit. Griffin. And now Clark. Griffin Clark along with Jordan Griffin on there. Takes a shot up top as that was Ryder giving him the business. Shot from Kramer goes up and into the protective netting. And right off of the power play, a good look for the Bulldogs. Clark giving out the dish there. .7:41 to go in the first period. Bulldogs still lead 1-0 off of the goal from Matthew Kruger. Kramer in on the faceoff, along there with Regal. Over the hand of Gray, goes all the way down. Ackerman plays it off the boards. Regal has to take a spin through the neutral zone. Thunder player loses a stick. Gray enters, flicked up, hit the red line. Now Kramer delivers a nice hit into the boards there. Gray, turnover, flipped up nearly into the bench, dumped down all the way down. As long as Clark wins the race, or excuse me, Gray, it will be icing, and it is. Just over 7 minutes to go in this first 20 minutes of play. Kramer in on the faceoff. In there with Tyler Regal. Regal wins it. Kramer delivers a hit right after. Hildebrand had Gavin Thompson right behind him. Shot fired from the blue line from Regal. Here's Hildebrand. Kramer. Kramer looks to work with it. Weaving through the neutral zone. Still got it right in front of the ref. Dishes it off the Potts, but broken up nicely there by Regal. They go 2-on-2. Regal, Gavin Thompson goes to the right of him and sent off by Hildebrand with Kruger back checking as well. Near side blue line. Now we're going to go escape all the way down and whistle dead for icing. .6:24 to go. First period, Adrian College 1-0 over Trine University. Shots totals 9 for the Bulldogs, 7 for Trine. Kruger, far side, and there's Carper, no high stick. Into the slot, couple of sticks whacking at it. Shot, save, rebound chance. Was loose for a second, but Herman able to cover it up. Now the shots on goal are tied, 9 apiece. New line out here for the Bulldogs. Hissong, Desmadrill, Friel, Arteaga, and Cook. It's Desmadrill for the draw. Linesman didn't like what he's seen first. Friel looks to get it out, but Ruggerai gonna dump it right back in. Parks flips it off the backhand, and here's Kiefer, down low again. Friel, Arteaga, now Hissong with it. Flicks it out. Here comes Desmadrill and Cook, 2-on-2. He did drag his toe back. Shot, blocked it away. Desmadrill in front, Cook. Hissong delivers a hit. We're not putting Joe Jennings down without much of a fight. Shot, glove saved by Ian Young. Finally, good transition opportunity there for the Bulldogs to get it in the offensive end. And with this fresh set of legs they had out from the last face-off, they keep him out there, and Trine will go to the bench. Flicked off of the boards from Kraus. Went diagonally, connects with Sherman. The three Bulldogs were back there. Desmadrill off for Hissong. Connects laterally with Arteaga. Gonna dump it down low. Desmadrill back for Cook. His rider takes a spill. Arteaga delivers a hit. Sherman comes in. Delayed penalty coming up. Looks like it's going to be Gabe Arteaga going to the box for elbowing. That is the call. 5:06 to go in the first period. 2 penalties in a row here for the Bulldogs, and Trine gets another power play opportunity. The Bulldogs did kill off the first minute of the penalty pretty easily last time, trying to tally a shot until later in the penalty. Regal in for the draw, as well as O'Bricky. Sent around the boards by Ackerman, and we're going to go all the way down. Very well done on the clear. Clark going for it as Ruggerai thought it was going to reach someone else. That's Pawinski. O'Bricky delivers a hit, taken down, and gives him a little more business afterwards. Behind the cage, Clark. Here's Pawinski. Down low, Danielowski, broken up by Clark. 30 seconds gone in the penalty. There's Klein. 4.5 minutes to go. Pawinski circles around behind the cage, defended by Kruger. Now they look to set up a controlled breakout. Here's Pawinski. Skate with some pace. Dump it down low and hit the referee. Clark takes a big hit. In from Cogger, through the slot, rebound chance. Herman fires again, they score! A power play goal from Riley Pawinski evens this one up at 1 apiece with 4 minutes to go. The rebound there, Pawinski fired as Herman was just out of his crease. Beat him glove side. He was well into the butterfly at that point. Kind of tough to get your glove up that high. He went top shelf on him. Face off one by the Bulldogs. Potts retrieves it. Ryder, dump one in. Potts with the paw, and it's going to get called for a hand pass. Well, it was pretty close, but he did whack at it instead of just catching it and putting it down. Kramer in for the face-off, been one of the stronger ones for the Bulldogs, and he gets the job done. Flicks up, hit the top of the glass, and they're not calling it dead. Kruger fires, bad save. Boy, it would have had 2 on the night. Delivered a hit into the bench area. That was Carper. Now Potts connects with the stick. Kruger weaving through, gets sent off. Kramer, Carper delivers a hit. Potts weaving through, dumps it diagonally, and another penalty. This one for slashing. Might get a full bingo card of penalties after this one's said and done. Going to the box, number 39, Ben Sherman. 2 minutes for a slash. And more special teams actions. Bulldogs this time go on the power play. They were 0 for the first one. Hissong wins the draw. Back to Potts. Fires. Easily saved by Young. That one escapes play. They'll take the draw on the other side. 6 seconds in. Shot registered. I think everyone thinks it's going to go back to the same spot, but the linesman deems that because Sean Potts shot from the right side, that's where the draw should take place. So Hissong in. Loses it. Ruggerai gets it out, but Potts able to keep it in at the blue line. Got a little room to work with now. Hildebrand went diagonally for Hissong. No one was in the slot though. Hissong working around. Potts fires a shot. Desbotro came in for the rebound. Hildebrand down low. Desbotro through the slot. Hissong goes diagonally again. Hildebrand tries to go diagonally with Hissong. Is pressured. Got rid of it quickly. Potts. Hildebrand fires over the glass or over the iron. Now they get it out. Danielowski goes down wide. Klein with the speed. Hildebrand behind him. And Hildebrand misses on his hit. Took the blunt of his own damage. 60 seconds gone, 60 to go in the penalty. Tesmacherl pushes down Klein. Not sure if it hit anyone there. It did not. Blown dead for icing. And the Bulldogs have the 5-on-4 advantage, but they'll have to contend with the defensive zone draw. Just over 2 minutes to go in the period. Desmajerl in for the draw. Wins it, goes to Potts. Looks to set out the break. They're going to go for a change. Get some fresh legs out there. Trine was able to change on the last icing call. Here comes Potts. Weaving through, shadow of the boards, got some speed. Potts waits, fires, it goes left. Gavin Thompson with a whack at it. Gavin Thompson able to clear it off the stick of Arteaga. Goes diagonally. Potts heads out. 15 seconds to go in the penalty kill. There's Friel. Now it's Carper. Weaving through. Right. Carper in front. Wrap around, but he lost it. Carper. Thunder player escapes the box. Paulinski, can they find him at the blue line? But Cook's got it. Weaving through. Cook. Waiting. Now Arteaga all alone. Fires through slot. Rebound. He had a wide open net. Arteaga takes a hit from behind. Paulinski got it now. Flicks it out backhand style. Kramer makes a nice play to keep it there at the red line. Flipped it back in over a leaping McNamara. Now Paulinski off the glass as Kramer tried to dish a hit. Down there, 3 Bulldogs. Ackerman first to it. Kicks it out. And now Cook. Down there, Parks. Ackerman first to it again. Spin move. He's got a nice backhand. Ackerman. And another penalty. This one now against the Bulldogs. Two minutes for slashing against Basil Cook. Well, Bulldogs will be down a man for the rest of the period and to start the second, unless Trine puts up a goal in these next 30 seconds. O'Brickian on the draw. Shot, tipped off, hit the glass, stays in. Ryder. Far side, Kiefer fires in and out of the glove, but he covered it up. 21.5 seconds to go. 1:48 in the penalty. That's going to go into the second period. Gray looks to clear. Now met by Clark. He whacks at it. Going to go all the way down. Just trying to kill off as much time as possible to reach the intermission. Clark between him. Ackerman looks up at the clock. See he's got 5. Gonna retreat skate. Gets it, clears it down. And the horn sounds. That'll be it for the first period. We sit even knotted at 1 apiece. Goals for Adrian College were from Matthew Kruger. And from the Trine Thunder was Riley Paulinski. That was a power play goal. Kruger was an even strength goal early in the game, kind of set the tone here. At the end of the period, look at the shots on goal. 14 for Adrian College, 13 for Trine University. Pretty solid first period of hockey, 20 minutes down. I'll do it here for the opening period in Adrian. The Bulldogs, Thunder head to the locker rooms. We'll step aside for the intermission. When we come back, break down the first 20 minutes and look ahead to period number 2. You're watching Bulldog Hockey on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jebby is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person. Learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all.
today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on. Stand today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
Welcome back inside the Arrington Ice Arena here on the campus of Adrian College. Nathan Lindner up here in the booth riding solo today. Just under 2 minutes to go before puck drop. Take a look at last year's season results for both these teams. For Adrian College, they were 18-8-1 overall, 9-4 at home, 9-3-1 on the road. In the playoffs, they lost to number 10 University of Minnesota Crookston in the first round of the regional playoff. For Trine, they finished 12-14 overall, 4-4 at home, 5-8 on the road, 3-2 at neutral sites, and they lost to Sioux College in the first round of the regional playoff. So a couple teams looking for a little better results in the playoffs. I'll focus on the here and now. Better result of the second period to get underway here. Trine starts the second on the power play. I think that's Arteaga still in there. Can't exactly tell. We'll see when he comes out. Our side, Ruggerai wraps around the boards for Regal. Dumps it back and it gets past the blue line. Off for a diving Meyer. Now whoever's in the box, they're having a nice little chat with the little DJ mixer that we got for the Arrington Ice Arena. Danielowski weaving through behind the cage. 40 seconds left to go. Deflected and sent all the way down, tipped off the stick of Giebord as he hits the ice. Nice and slick ice after the fresh, clean. 30 seconds left. Gray past his stick. Tries to flip it out. Kruger swipes at it. Shot off of the iron, but first is called for offsides. So the ice clean. There was a moment yesterday in the NCAA men's hockey game where at the start of the second and the third, players really couldn't keep their footing. They were slipping all left and right, and me and my partner Sean deciphered that it was because of the couple of game events that they had, or the fan events after the period break, after the period was over. They had Bruiser's shootout and then the fine Bruiser's ball that the Zamboni just got a couple minute delayed start on the delayed start to clean the ice. So when you came back, instead of letting the ice rest for a couple more minutes and letting it dry up, it was a little more wet. Bulldogs kill off the penalty. 90 seconds in now to the second period. Back to 5-on-5. Both benches feeling it. Kramer fired a shot from Ryder, past the glove of Herman. Head off of the red, dasher and into the protective netting. We'll do it again. I think both these benches are kind of looking for a spark. Either a goal or a big hit. Haven't really seen a huge back-breaking hit. Ryder fires in and out of the body of Herman. He covers it up. Third face-off in the same spot in less than 11 seconds. Kramer in on the draw again. Gray tries to fight it out, cannot. Ryder dumped it back down low. Parks fires one through the slot. Here's Kraus. Picked off. Kramer the other way. Kramer was so speedy, he lost it. Gray still got it. In neutral. And now he dumps it back in off the paw. Scary tip there. Bulldog are offside though. Bozak have to retreat. Flipped up. And somehow does not hit a protective netting or a light. Gray, backhand to Bozak. Bozak past the blue line. And he takes, there's a big hit into the boards. Not a big hit, but it was an awkward one as Bozak was going down. And Chancellor Cogger kind of sent him into the board, so might get called for a hit up top. Going to be for boarding. So again, we add to the list of penalty calls that we've had here. 17:37 to go in the period. Now the Bulldogs will go on the power play. 2 minutes for boarding against Chancellor Cogger. Bulldogs win the draw. Potts down low. Back up at the blue line now. Just touched it. Hildebrand down low. Takes a swipe. Back to Potts. Point. But Desmondrill through the slot. Hissong shot in and out of the glove. They fire it out of there. Goes the length of the ice. Hildebrand first to it, but right on his tail is Tyler Regal. Hildebrand backhand. Nearly turned over. Tucker flips it back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand weaving. Slowly enters now. Desmondrill behind him. Flips it over. Danielowski loses the stick. Shot from Hissong. Rebound covered up into the body of Ian Young. And pretty solid tonight despite giving up the one goal. That was early in the first period. Now sitting at 16 shots against and 15 saves. So 69 seconds to go on the power play for the Bulldogs. It's Kramer in on the draw. Heads towards the boards. Flipped out by Regarai. Goes the length of the ice. Herman to play it behind his own net. Carper almost took a hit from behind from Klein. Leaves it for Arteaga. Now escaping. Kramer. Kramer behind the net. Still got it. Gives it off to Carper. And swatted away. 40 seconds to go. Bulldogs haven't had much of anything in the power play here. A lot of distance covered on that pass, and it was all for nothing. And now here's Kiefer. Shorthanded opportunity. Shot past Arteaga. Wide of Herman. Carper flips it back out. 16 to go. Kramer couldn't field it cleanly. Here's McNamara. to Cook. Shot. Scores! Well, not much of opportunities, but they finally capitalize on it. The power play goal. Couldn't tell if it went in or hit the side of the net. But it went in according to the official signal. And who else? Number 27, Basil Cook. Just catch the tail end of the shot there. An absolute snipe beat the glove side of Young. Just as I was saying, yeah, I was having a good night. That might be on me, Ian. My bad. Ackerman loses possession. Now in the red line. There's Gray delivering a hit up top to Ride Out. Past the stick of O'Bricky. Going to go the length of the ice. No icing waved off. Ride Out fielded it anyway before it could get to the red line. Flipped up, 2 Bulldogs there. Clark and O'Bricky. Clark swacks at it. And offsides. After the whistle was blown, a little shot thrown at the goal. Danielowski went towards the goal. 15-15 left to go in the first period. Excuse me, in the second period. Neutral zone face-off right in front of us here. Danielowski in there with O'Bricky. It's 1. Bulldogs got the lead now off the power play goal from Basil Cook. Fires a shot, patted away, bodies collide into the boards. Dembowski and a shot from Gray, easily covered up. And another body hit the ground. That one was Griffin Rideout, who went down. Bulldogs creeping up on the lead now, 18-15 in the shots on goal. Just over 15 minutes to go in the second period. O'Bricky in on the draw. This goes towards Trine, but O'Bricky quickly to it. He recovers. O'Bricky can't connect on the pass to Ackerman, but he's got it now. Skate away. Clark prime possession. O'Bricky hits the deck. Here comes Danielowski. Gray has to recover for O'Bricky. Clark dishes it around. Here comes Griffin Clark. Hit from Klein. Clark shoves him off. Ryder at the blue line. Dumps it in. Ackerman misses. Lamont goes diagonally. Not going to get the distance for icing. Dembowski there. Saucer it away from him towards Sherman. Interception. Nearly a turnover for the Thunder, but they work it out. 2-on-2, maybe even 4-on-2, and another offsides call. That one was close. Boy, just a couple of offsides calls here for the Thunder, limiting their opportunities. Just not going their way here. So far side draw in front of the Trine bench. Lamont, that one goes way back towards Trine. Young put his hand up for icing, but I don't know if you'd call that one, because probably both had a play in the stick. Rebound shot off the backhand. Jumped up. Tucker. McNamara. Battling with it as Giebor takes a hit up top. Tucker, Hildebrand, left point. Fires a shot and hit off a body of Kraus. Delayed penalty. Herman goes to the net. Didn't see the call, but the ref's hand is up. Cook's got to wait. He didn't see his own player as Tucker was trying to retreat from offsides. Cook didn't see him. That thwarts the 6-on-5 advantage. We'll see what the penalty is. Didn't see what it was. Going to be a high stick. On against number 9, Riley Pawinski. So again, another different penalty. This one for high sticking. And the Bulldogs go back on the power play. The last time they were on it, just moments ago, they scored a goal in the final seconds of the man advantage. So here's Cook in for the draw. That one escapes, goes all the way down. Carper in a hustle and bustle. Goes down Well, according to our PA announcer, he said it's against Nate Ryder, but I saw Paulinski go to the box. Double check. Yeah, it's number 9 in there. No, it's number 3. Well, number 3 and number 9 look fairly similar when you look on my jersey. Bulldogs on the power play. Looking for the wraparound chance. Cook dishes it off for Arteaga. Carper loses it. Arteaga waiting patiently in neutral now. Cook dishes it off. Now entering right in the center. Arteaga diagonally for McNamara. He gets taken down far side with Joe Jennings still on top of him, trying to dig it out. Referees isn't going to blow the whistle yet, and now he does as Jennings' helmet comes off. That's that long hair flow. It was McNamara he took down and then kind of just laid on top of him. Probably the puck underneath McNamara. Jennings a large presence there. So he'll head off after getting his helmet taken off. 44 seconds to go in the power play. Bulldogs, again, similar to the power play last time, didn't have much opportunities, but they proved me wrong anyway and put a goal in the back of the net. That's the difference here now. 2-1. Hissong wins. Hildebrand waits, dumps it down. Tucker back to Hildebrand. He fires a shot broken up by Klein. Now Potts retreats. Danielowski on his tail. Potts loses him. Enters cleanly with Desmadrill. Potts. Hildebrand. Fires a shot. Glove save. 25 seconds to go in the penalty. Bulldogs 5 shots on goal up. 20-15. Hissong, Hildebrand goes across ice for Potts. Collects, fires. Caught into the body of Young. Didn't realize he had it. Was looking to his right. Hissong in on the draw. Just under 12 minutes to go in the second period. In there also is Andrew Kiefer. Bulldogs win it. Hildebrand at the point for Potts. Thought about a slap shot. Right side, Hissong. Potts fires one into the body again of Ian Young. The last offensive face-off here coming up for the Bulldogs in the power play with 6 seconds remaining. See if they can get another good quality look, but they got to be careful of the escaping Ryder out of the box. Make sure they don't get caught in a cherry pick type of thing. One-time shot, rebound change, covered up. A good look there on the far side, went back door, one-time look. So 11:37 to go, second period. Bulldogs now with a even larger lead in the shots on goal, 24-15 after that power play, but Trine kills it off. That's all that matters. 2-1, we still sit. O'Bricky battling with Nate Ryder, who just came out of the box. Ryder puts down O'Bricky. Off the glass. Potts collects. He's been out there for a while. Hildebrand on the back of his tape, nearly loses it. But Potts collects. Leaks to the left. Had Dembowski right in front of him. Who's got it now? Enters cleanly. Goes left. Fires a shot for the near side. Blockered up. Padded away. It's called for a hand pass. And now it is as Trine retains possession. Well, I think it was a smart play, though, as the puck was just about to go right down in the slot. Probably land in the crease. So a hand pass gives the Bulldogs another offensive zone draw here. It's Kramer in there. Kruger on his left. Got one goal already tonight. Draw goes through the slot. Parks takes a hit into the boards. And Kruger takes one as well. He goes down. Ryder flips out diagonally into the body of Kramer, though. Kruger past his stick. Broken up by Carper. Blown dead for offsides, and they blew it dead before he even touched it. But it was because he was touched right at the blue line, much to the dismay of Adrian's head coach. Maybe just giving him a hard time. See him laughing it off now. One. Kramer all alone, backhand whiffed through the slot again. Kruger, rebound chance for Carper. Might have hit off Kruger. Cray fires one. Blocker save, and it heads into the protective netting. A lot of offensive zone time here ever since the power play for the Bulldogs, and even after that, they're still keeping pressure on against Trine. But Ian Young stands tall in net, 24 saves in the night against 26 shots. Draw one by the Thunder. They look to get it out of there. Gray keeps it in. Now it goes all the way down, but that one's going to cause icing. And it does. They're stuck out on the ice. Long shift here for Trine. They're just trying to get it out, and they cannot. So Gavin Thompson not in there for the draw. Instead, it's Tyler Regal. Won by the Bulldogs. Harper, far side, try to flip it out, was Regal. Ackerman dumps it back in. Regal spins around. There's a nice hit, but it's going to draw a penalty. Ref's hand is up. They're trying to get Young to the bench. They flip it diagonally. Gray tips it. And another penalty, this one gone against Adrian College. I think that was another different call. Not sure what it is. We'll find out shortly from our PA announcer. Pointed to his knee. Danielowski in for the draw against O'Bricky. Throws it down. Flicked out. Clark whacks at it. Tipped up into the neutral zone. O'Bricky there. But race won by Regal. Here's Ruggerai. Back for Regal. Trying working slowly. Going to look to break it out. Over to Regal. 100 seconds on the power play now. Regal dances. Dumps it down low. Long yellow dasher. First to it is Pawinski. Already got a goal in the night. There's a power play goal. Nearly loses it along the blue line. Pawinski. Ruggerai fires over the crossbar. Ortega swipes at it to get it out of there, but O'Bricky does the job. Right into the glove and stick area of Young. It looks to go diagonally. Out of yardage, covered on that pass. Clark. 2 minutes for kneeing against Carper, so I was right. Another different call. Slap shot from the point, goes up. Behind the net, Ortega. Cook pokes it out. Here comes Pawinski. He fires, easily saved by Herman. Barely had to move the glove. Ready to explore your Adrian future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admissions/visit-campus/scholarship-day. Trying on the power play. Got 45 seconds to work with. Ryder, and then cleared all the way by Kruger. Giebert goes for a skate. Motions Kruger to his right. Just about 30 seconds to go now in the man advantage for the Thunder. Kraus skates back. Now they look to break it out. Kiefer connects with Kraus. Weaving in, leaves it back. Cogger wasn't ready. Potts try to poke it out. Ryder down low. Here they come behind the net. Wraparound chance. Herman all there. Short side shot. No good. Giebert's got no stick. He's just going to try to pin it. He lost it. It's on the far left side there in the corner. Giebert still pinning it with his skate. Somehow they're getting it out. Carper escapes the box. Still down there. Now they finally kick it out. Potts, now with a little room to work with. Connects with Kruger at the red line. Not off sides. Bulldogs go for a change. Get the penalty kill unit out of there. Get a normal 5-man in there. Kiefer gonna dump it down low for Hildebrand. And Potts first to it. Got the other 24 and Jack Parks. Broken up. Shot. Scores! Joshua Danielowski with the rebound. Ties things up at 2 apiece. Right place, right time. Got it on his stick, fired, and beat Herman's blocker. Ties it up. 2 apiece just after the power play. Maybe the Bulldogs still a little scrambling from having the man down. Tucker, here he comes, weaving through the slot. McNamara, shot from Gray, goes wide. Here comes Bozak, shoved off by Rideout. Sherman in there along with Danielowski. Ackerman, he's going to fire, hit off of Pawinski. Gray tries to go for a long pass, but Bozak is there to knock it down. McNamara motions to clear, and he does. Another stick loose on the ice. Esmondrill on the backside. Now McNamara, Bozak, Pawinski tries to dump it back in. Ackerman there, break it up. And Sherman hits it back for Pawinski. Regal gonna dump it back down, backhand style. Ackerman flips up his opponent's stick, tries to get it out. Nice play here from Cook. Cook, backhand shot is covered up into the body of Ian Young. Really good breakout there for Adrian College. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Knotted up at 2. Tyler Hissong in the draw, wins it, quickly got it, fired towards the slot. Cook was there for a rebound. Gavin Thompson weaving through, shot from Regal, goes wide off the Friel's stick. Regal takes a hit from Friel, goes down low. Now Ryder gonna retreat. No shadow of the boards here. It's Kraus. Goes right, shot into the body of Alex Herman. .5:29 to go. Second period. Twos are wild here. Two power play goals among the two teams, one each. Power play goal from Basil Cook for the Bulldogs and Riley Pawinski for the Thunder. Interception. Hildebrand enters. Goes far side. Hildebrand through the slot. No one there. Pushed off by Dembowski. Dembowski. Now O'Bricky. Passes it to Potts. Fires a long shot. Almost worked as a dump, but it escapes the zone. Hildebrand. No icing. As that was the shot from Potts still that ricocheted all the way down the length of the ice. O'Bricky at the blue line. Ushers back. Got room to work with here. Goes up, tip ahead of the red line from Clark. Works down with the other 19. Jennings takes him down from behind. That's a big body there. O'Bricky takes a spill. Gone down the length of the ice now. Tipped off with the skate of Sherman. Hildebrand will pick it up. Hildebrand. Banked along the boards for Dembowski. 3-on-2. Dembowski across for Clark. Regal there. Knocks him off. Backhand attempt. Dembowski taken away by Regal. Regal, now Klein, enters. One-time shot from Regal, straight into the body of Alex Herman. Just under 4 minutes to go. Second period, knotted up at 2. We're on the Sunday matinee of this 2-game series between the rivals, Adrian College and Trine University. Ackerman down along the yellow dasher, swiped at by Kruger. Gone diagonally right in front of the Bulldogs bench, tipped from right out. Regal retreats, banked along the boards again. Between a couple of skates and sticks. Flipped up by diagonally. Ackerman flips it off to the side. Kramer goes down low for Young now behind the net. Gonna play it. First time we've seen him out of his crease. Ackerman with the boot. Devin Thompson connects with the backhanded stick of Regal. Not sure he saw it, but he's got it now. Kruger sends him off, takes him down. No penalty. Banked off the glass. Now Kramer got it with Tucker on his left. They enter. Kramer's shot tipped off the stick, hit off the glass. Rebound chance from Tucker, no good. Slap towards a rebound on the far side for Tucker. Heard a lot of oohs and ahs from just my right here as the scratches for Adrian College. Just over the leap of Gray. Goes all the way down. It was tipped, no ice. Here's Friel. Kramer backhands it. McNamara swipes in. Tucker enters. No offside. Tucker, shot. Glove save. .233 to go, second period. Bulldogs now lead the shot category 30-21. Offensive zone draw here for Adrian College. Giebord along there with Danielowski. Giebord wins it. Artega dumped down behind the cage. Ryder, backhand. Near side, Klein. Past the stick of Cogger. Gone all the way down. Giebord can't win the race. That one blown dead for icing. Bulldogs are stuck out there. Two minutes and change left to go. Now offensive zone draw for the Thunder. It's Connor Lamont in there with Giebord. Giebord takes a warning. Wins the draw anyway. Artega tries to flip it out. Giebord swipes at it. Kept not in at the blue line. They got a retreat. Pushed off by Tucker. And a nice battle win there for Tucker. Artega goes diagonally, pawed down by Pawinski. Friel dumps it in at the red line. Young plays behind. Under 2 minutes to go here. Griffin, Lamont, past his stick. Artega collects. Goes diagonally, tipped at the stick by the blue line. Or tipped at the blue line by the stick. Regarai. Artega in front of Trine's bench. Now Friel retreats back for it. Turnover here. Griffin laterally kept at the blue line by an iced hand. Friel tipped off the glass. No, it hit the protective netting. 82 seconds left in the second period. And Bulldogs defensive zone draw. It's Joshua Danielowski in for the draw. He's got a goal tonight. And Brady Desmadro on the other side. Shot. Goes wide. Might have hit a body in front. Hissong takes down the Thunder. But Klein right back up. Klein weaves in front. Still got it. Stick. Rebound. Friel. Takes a bump. Klein, despite being the smaller man, pushed him down. 1 minute to go, second period. Played behind his own cage by Young. Ryder off for Danielowski. Hildebrand steps in, going to dump it back down, but they're offsides as Hissong had to retreat. Here's Ryder. Goes a long way. That one easily called icing with 35.9 seconds left to go. Second period. Bulldogs in on the draw. It's Kramer along with Danielowski. And just as the puck was being dropped, the referee blows his whistle. There's a warning to Trine. Carper down low. Flipped up and out of there. Somehow did not hit the scoreboard. And now one flipped out of play right between the two benches with 24.9 seconds to go. Second period. And they need a new puck. So the referee heads to the box. Kramer in on the draw, along with Andrew Kiefer. Tie it up, backhanded towards the net, goes through the slot. Kruger down low, takes a bump into the boards from Parks. Behind the net again. Carper, 13 on the clock. Bulldogs can just get it out of there, might get away. Offsides, but now they're good. Kiefer, Hildebrand. 4 seconds to go. Pawinski might let a far shot go. Instead, just flips it down there, and the horn has sounded. End of the second period. Score after 40 minutes of play. Adrian College 2, Trine University 2. We'll look at the shots on goal. Adrian has 30 and Trine with 21. And for over a century, hockey has been played in 3 periods and not 2 halves. So we'll see you in another 10 minutes to get set for the third and final 20 minutes of play. I'm Nathan Lindner up here in the booth. You're watching Bulldog Hockey on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great, great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith, in confidence, and in gratitude. Thank you guys, and congratulations, Adrian College, class of 2025.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Looking to become a future Bulldog? Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the recruitment tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Stay connected with all the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well so you don't miss any upcoming events. We have one more hockey game tonight, I believe, after this. Take a look at the composite schedule. Maybe not. This is probably the last one. Women's ACHA Division 2. Okay, yeah, they are playing tonight. Right after this, 4 o'clock against Bowling Green. As far as these Bulldogs, ACHA Division 2, the men's side, they have a home-and-home with Davenport University to round out the 2025 calendar year next weekend, and then come back for the new year against #1 Purdue University Northwest on January 23rd and 24th. So that's going to be a test. I mean, after having a month off, you got to play the #1 team in the region. That's a tough test right there. Anyway, we're getting set for the final 20 minutes and maybe even more after that. Old Ricky right side. Dumps it one back in again. Past the outstretched stick of Young. Cogger takes a hit. Dembowski hounding right out. Banked off the boards for Parks. Ushered along for Kiefer. Cogger slaps and bumps off Arteaga. And now he clears it all the way down, but easily got the legs on this slick ice. Will be icing for the Bulldogs. Just 52 seconds into the period. They're stuck. Can't change. So we'll see what Trine works up on their offensive draw here. It's Regal. Kind of surprised they didn't blow that one dead for Gavin Thompson, who entered slightly early. Right there now is Dembowski. Arteaga not playing the puck right away, kind of dishing off a player. Now shoves him down. Arteaga, another slip from Pawinski. Now that's Meyer, #8. Pawinski's #9. Slap shot thought from the point. Ryder goes down low, banked off the boards. Arteaga flips it up and out, but diagonally flipped back in. Trine goes for a change, see if the Bulldogs can break it out, dump it down low, and then go for their own change. Outstretched skate, and Friel takes an awkward hit into the boards. Danielowski poked at now by Gavin Thompson. Again, an attempt to get it out. Ruggerai fires a shot, goes wide right. Jennings kept in at the blue line. Down low for Klein, who goes past his stick for the other #25, and Carper, who takes a hand into the mask. Penalty hand goes up. Not sure who it's against. It's against Adrian College. Shot, block, glove save. Stick is down. Here's Klein. Tries to dump it out. Bricky pins him against the boards, and now the whistle is blown. This one going against Adrian College. He had 2 minutes for, again, a different penalty. Not sure what the call was. And then as soon as he's heading into the box, he's made a comment, and the referee says, now you got 10, sit the explicit down. I'm pretty sure he said explicit. So now he's got 10 minutes in the box, and his song is serving the 2-minute minor. This one covered up by Herman. Well, Bulldogs penalty kill again for the next minute and 55 seconds now. This is not a good start here for them, but for Trine on the opposite end, of course it's a good start. You got a penalty coming up, and you eliminate one of the players for Adrian College for the next 10 minutes. Regal past the blue line, hands it off for Klein. Ackerman there to collapse on him. Through the slot, Ackerman tied up, another penalty. Cleared all the way down, and this one blown dead as it's gone against Trine. 2 minutes for hooking, and I don't think we've had a hooking call yet today. Well, now we go 4-on-4 for the next 92 seconds. Head of the box, number 25, Gavin Klein. And after all these penalties, this actually might be the first 4-on-4 we've seen, if I'm not mistaken. I know we haven't seen a 4-on-3 yet today, but it's just been back-to-back penalties off the shot from Kramer there. But each one has been killed. 2 power play goals between the two teams, 1 for each side. Both in the last parts of the power play. But here we go, 4-on-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the penalties first for Adrian College, number 15, Garrett Stewart. Receives 2 minutes for roughing.
2 minutes for roughing was the call against Adrian College. So yeah, again, a different call, roughing. And then the 10-minute misconduct after giving a little lip to the referee. Shot from Hildebrand. Kramer across the Potts. Potts, Kramer, shot, block, save. Carper back to left point for Potts. Hands it off. Carper, shot. Kept out, rebound chance now. Carper, Ryder didn't know it was still out. Potts loses his puck. Shoves off Pawinski though. And Hildebrand retreats, 35 seconds to go and 4-on-4. Here's Cook. Weaving around. They can't clear it. Cook nearly had an open opportunity after 2 Trine players collided. Here's Cook. Fires over the crossbar, hits the glass, we stay in. Some of the bench from the Thunder saying higher after that one went high over the crossbar. Shot from the back, Ortega dumps it down low, Kramer. Back to Ortega. His song. That one was in the body and a huge hit as Basil Cook absolutely laid out one of the Thunder players. That's number 3, Nate Ryder. It was caught in his stomach, tried to just get it loose, and then got beat up for it. So it was Garrett Friel who was the initial roughing call, and then the 10-minute misconduct. Bulldogs are out of the box now. They're back to 5 men. Trine still got 4 with Klein standing at the door. 27 seconds to go in a little Bulldogs power play. And they get an offensive zone draw here. There's Kramer. Carper weaving through the ref. Knocked off the leg of Regarai. Fires. Rebound chance. And they're able to get it out of there. 12 to go on the clock. Slowly ticking away at the penalty. Runs into the ref. That's why he didn't collect it. At the blue line, gets past. 4 to go. Cook right in front of where we're about to see another player enter. There he is. Kramer takes a seat off of the hit from Ethan Regarai. Cook fires a weak shot on. Gets broken up. Now the other number 27 and Kraus. Cook weaving at the blue line. Goes in front, goes left again. Deeks towards the slot, loose in front. Kramer fired a shot. Broken stick, or excuse me, just the loose stick. Here's Meyer, broken up by Cook again. And all over here in this possession. Tied up by Gavin Thompson. Our side, McNamara. Takes a hit from behind into the boards. No penalty. He was almost looking to just draw a penalty, whether it would be hitting from behind or boarding. Bulldogs bench didn't like it. He's still down on the ground. Ackerman now takes it. Banked off the boards, gets for Desmondro just past his outstretched stick. And he couldn't keep it under his glove. We still play on. Bozak escapes. Here come the Thunder. Gavin Thompson weaves through the red line. Broken up nicely there by Gray. Ackerman thought about dumping it down, but he was in his own end. Desmondro tipped it. Now his song. Flips it up for Bozak. Ackerman enters. One-on-one. Fires his own shot and hit off with a stick of Pawinski. Well up into the protective netting. Just over 14 minutes to go. A lot of action here happening in these last couple of minutes. Desmondro in for the offensive zone draw. Slowly skating in there is Andrew Kiefer. His song, tried to paw it down, but he took a tumble. Might have been Bozak instead. And that one called dead for offsides. Under 14 minutes to go now. (2-2) still. Goals from Riley Pawinski and Joshua Danielowski for the Thunder. And Matthew Kruger and Basil Cook for the Bulldogs. Ironically, both pair of goal scorers are right next to each other on the roster sheet. Pawinski, number 9, and Danielowski, number 12. And Cook and Kruger are back-to-back numbers, 27-28. This song laid out a big hit. There's the big hit we were looking for. Ackerman gets one from behind. Game is tight. Doesn't mean you got to play that way. No Bricky. Hand off for Kiefer. I think with the game being so tight, that's why we're not seeing many as big of hits. No reason to take a whole big chance when you got to win this game. Crucial for the standings. Slot, one-time shot. Man, what a look there. Harry Dembowski. Just over 13 minutes to go here. Third period. Tied up to a piece. O'Bricky in for the draw. It's a lost. Trine banked off the glass. Potts collects, gives it off for Hildebrand. He fires a shot off of the stick. Gray swacked at it. Potts fires a shot. Blocker saved. And Gavin Thompson takes one up top. He's down in a heap. And they blow it dead as he is well in some pain. They're still playing on the far side. But the referee blew it dead. He was on the far side of the ice, so couldn't really see it. And as Gavin Thompson is slow to get up, we'll step aside for a quick break. You're watching Bulldog Hockey on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're back. Well, Trenton Gavin Thompson got up under his own power, took a dangerous hit up near his face area. I think he caught a stick there. Didn't see any blood on the ice nor on his face, so I don't think he was cut, but maybe just caught a stick in the throat or somewhere wrong, but he looked to be in some major pain. Luckily, your trainer came out, able to deal with it. One-on-one. Shot. Ushered away. Down low. Desmaduro right there to break it up, so Klein couldn't have a shot. Hildebrand, Clark there to pick it up. It's taken down in the process. Behind the cage was Sherman. Clark is still down. They're all getting hung onto on the sticks. Finally get up, Klein and Clark. Here's Sherman. Fires around for Jennings. Not putting Jennings down. O'Bricky with a high hit. Still putting him down and keeping him down there. And then it gets shoved off by Sherman. Now they're still tied up in front of the Bulldogs bench. Referee trying to break it up. Now the official finally blows it dead. They're all tangled up right in front of the Bulldogs bench. Then O'Bricky gets tripped up again. Well, two players are going to the box. This might be for the earlier altercation, because it's Griffin Clark along with number 20, Andrew Kiefer. We'll see what the call is here. A couple of late scrums, players just getting tied up, but they're going to go 4-on-4. So 2 minutes each. Don't forget that Garrett Friel is still in the box after his 10-minute misconduct. Been there for a while. Tie up on the dot. Trine can't enter cleanly. Now Danielowski. Carper shoves Ponsky into the bench area. Far side, Carper. Blocker saved by Herman. I haven't said his name in a while. Adrian's been all on the attack, and Herman really hasn't had a whole lot of action. Sitting at 22 saves on the night, 24 shots against. Kramer breaking it out one-on-one. Kramer weaves through between his legs, backhand shot off of the blocker. Kramer behind the net again. So it's Kiefer for cross-checking. And Clark also gets 2 minutes for cross-checking. Right out, fires, pad saved by Herman. Arteaga, far side. Weaving up, 2-on-2 opportunity here. Arteaga weaves through, gets shoved off by the other number 3, Nate Ryder. Kramer takes a hit into the boards. Now here's Ryder. And that one easily called dead for offsides, as Kraus just got caught up with a Bulldog there. Couldn't get on the right side of the blue line. Well, near side dot here. Basil Cook in there along with Cogger. Tied up, center gets high marks. Now Ackerman gives it off for Potts. Return to sender. Connects with Tucker at the blue line, but Cook's not going to get there in time. It's called dead for icing. So 10:21 to go in the third period. 2-2, we still sit. 4-on-4 for the next 28 seconds. Face off in front of Herman on his left side. Cook tied up. Potts, far side with Klein. Potts comes away with it. Reverse skate. Dumps it off for Ackerman. See if he goes diagonal with it. He does. Off the boards for Cook. Tips it. Gets past Kraus. Cook fires over the crossbar again. Just getting a little too much altitude on his shots. Now Ryder. Penalties are killed off. Both teams are full strength. We're back to 5-on-5. Kiefer, fresh out of the box, fired a shot into the legs of Ackerman. Clark hits the deck. Kraus gets buried into the boards by O'Bricky. Fires a shot over the crossbar, nearly came back over the net again. Potts into the glass, fired another shot into the body of Alex Herman, and it's blown dead. Just a reminder, ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran on tonight's crew. Parker Byer on top cam, Abby Reed is our director. Dakota Schneider was here as our support for a little bit, and my name is Nathan Linner up here in the booth. Our streaming coordinator is Josiah Durrell. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Adrian College Television. Under 9.5 minutes to go, third period. Tied up. Shot totals are 36-26 in favor of the Bulldogs. Escapes the red line. I don't know if you saw that, but all the Trine players about stood up at the same time. Looked hilarious. Gray, right at the blue line in front of the Bulldogs bench, tied up with Dembowski. And Gray comes away with it, but now it's Parks. Fires a shot. Pad save Herman, sticked away, nearly back into his own net. Kept at the blue line. It was out. The Thunder got a retreat, and they do. Bulldogs get the set up a little rush. Here's Gray. Feeds it to O'Bricky. Back to Clark. Whacks at it. Dumps it down low. He goes for a change. The rest of the four stay out there. Now Kraus goes diagonal. Caught and chucked out by Gray. Dump it back down. Trine retreats. Pass connects with Kraus. Return to center in Pawinski. Dumped in off of the backhand. Hildebrand getting chased by the other number 16. Regal fires. Pad saved by Herman. Kraus fires. Goes wide left. Will it get out of the zone? It will. Jennings kind of let that one go. Ryder banked off the boards. Kraus gets a big hit against Kruger, who's going to get called for a penalty on it. Getting called for elbowing. I think we did have that one called earlier. So Matthew Kruger, 2 minutes for elbowing on the high hit. On the near side boards here, right where he delivered a hit, he heads back to for the penalty box. So under 8 minutes to go, and that could be a crucial penalty, as now Trine has a man advantage for the next 2 minutes, getting towards the later parts of this third period. They win the faceoff. Outside, Ryder, far side shot, glove saved by Herman, and off of the shot from Andrew Kiefer. And finally, there's Friel escaping the box after his 10-minute misconduct. Might give a stern talking to his coach. All he had to do was just shut up, and he wouldn't have got that 10-minute misconduct. He was just going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Instead, made one little comment, and the ref had the power to put him away. Potts delivers a hit, but he couldn't get much on it as the other number 24 and Jack Parks just ate it up. Ryder keeps it at the blue line. Cogger hugging the shadow of the boards here. Back up left point. Ryder thought about a slap shot, instead goes left past O'Bricky. Shot past the stick of Cogger. Far side, Kiefer. Got it again. Dances in. Shot covered up into the belly of Alex Herman. Herman has been quiet but steady the whole night. 30 shots, 28 saves. One power play goal against him, and both of them were on rebound chances. Desmadrell in on the drop. Regal wins it. Quick shot from Danielowski. And Herman there with the glove. 67 seconds left to go in the power play. Trine creeping back into the shots on goal, 36-31. They still trail. 2-2 in the game, though. Guilleboard tries to flick it out, nearly hit the bench, goes all the way down. It's a good clear, under a minute now. In the 5-on-4. Desmadrell hounding Pawinski. takes a breather behind his own net. Looks to set up the controlled breakout. Keyboard dancing with him. Now he works out. Regal connects with Klein. Enters cleanly. No, they do not. Swacked away by Keyboard. And it'll be Young to control behind his net. Tipped. Now center ice. Thunder control. It's Ruggerai. Down low. Hits the glass. Ricochets up. Gray behind the cage. He looks to clear it out. Pawed down by Pawinski. Fire shots on net. Herman flashed the leather. Scooped it up. 6:03 to go. Third period tied up at 2 apiece. 13 seconds left in the power play for Trine. They throw out a couple more guys here. One last chance in the offensive zone. Face-off coming up. Got to be careful, though, if it's an extended possession. You got Kruger coming out of the box. Ryder. Far side now. Shot. Blocked in front by Carper. Doesn't know where he is. Now he clears it out. Oh, he can't clear it out yet. Hangs on to it for a second. Now he clears it out. Goes all the way down. Was not icing. He cleared it just before the penalty expired. Long shot in and out of the glove of Herman. Kind of looked like me when I was trying to catch a baseball at 4 years old. Bad save from Herman this time. Potts off of the glass. Ryder. A lot of yardages covered on that pass. Hildebrand pinned him up against the board. That's Parks. Regal. Fires. Goes right. Carper. Flicked up off the glass, but instead it went up against the protective netting. They'll have to deal with a defensive zone draw. 5:15 to go. Third period. 2 goals apiece. 36-33. Shots on goal favoring Adrian College. Jack Kramer in for the faceoff along with Tyler Regal. Now one escapes the zone, goes all the way down. No icing, as I believe it was a Trine player. Didn't matter, it didn't reach the red line anyway. Now Ruggerai gets laid out by Carper. Cook weaving through, dumps it back for Arteaga. No, he still got it. Into the middle, Arteaga. Shot, blocker save. Meyer goes diagonally into the skates of Kruger. Nice move there. Dumps it back in where it came from. And that's Rydau. Off of the glass again on an awkward sound. Herman going to play it behind his own net. Desmajero connects with Hissong. Gives it off for Cook. Poked along the boards. An attempt for a personal give and go. And Hissong absolutely whiffs on his check attempt. Sherman, one-time shot for Danielowski in front. No good. Pawinski fires another one back over the glove. Ryder loses it. Cook on the breakout. Goes one on everyone. Dishes it back. Desmajero. Other side. Hissong fires over the crossbar again. Can Ackerman keep it in? He can. Off of the skate and stick. Dumps it back down low. Hissong. Near side. Banked off the glass. Gray retreats. Back for Ackerman. Everyone on this one side here. Back into center. Sherman retreats. Now back for Pawinski. Ryder. Ackerman steps up and makes a play. See what he makes of this. Goes past the ref. Gets hit. Hissong nearly got it on the stick. Now he fires a shot. Blocked in front. Looks like Young saw it all the way despite the traffic. Hissong blocked again. This one up into the protective netting. Three minutes, 18 seconds to go, third period. Might be heading for more here. 2 goals apiece. Kramer in on the draw. One by Trine. Now Ruggerai looks to get it out. Kruger whacks at it. Potts controls. Nice play there, gives it off to Kramer. Kramer battling with Jennings. And Cogger comes in, but Carper escapes with it. Shot, pad save. Carper down low, there with Jennings, still loose. picked up, goes alongside. Here's Potts. Down low behind the ref, Jennings. Pushing against Kruger. Back out, Hildebrand. Whiffs on his attempt. And there's Parks to get it out. Two and a half minutes to go here. Icing is called. Bulldogs are stuck on the ice at a crucial time here. Trine, offensive zone draw coming up. Under 2.5 minutes to play here. Regal in on the draw. Potts tried to bank it out, kept in. Regal fans on a shot. Potts connects with Kruger. Back to Kramer, couldn't find it. Past Carper, and Potts will have to retreat for it again. Far side, Hildebrand. Cross ice pass for Carper, no good. Ryder. Here's Hildebrand again. Now he connects with Carper. Fires a long shot up into the belly and chest of Ian Young. Now the Bulldogs are able to change. Under 2 minutes to go. We've got to be looking at about no more than maybe 4 shifts left. So that line right there, Kruger and Carper take a seat. They might end up coming back out for the last possession here. But we're sitting under 2 minutes. His song in on the draw. Strong left side. Arteaga fires a shot looking for a tip. No one was really in front. He might have been able to have a longer slap shot. Arteaga pokes at it. Can't get much going there. Connects. Sherman. 3 with Trine. They dump it down. Friel is there. Safe to say he's pretty fresh now after spending 10 minutes in the box. Cook collects. 90 seconds to go. Friel dumped in off the red line. In and out of the glove. But they will cover it up. He's well out of his crease. Was Young. And 83 seconds left in the third period. Bulldogs and the Thunder tied up 2 apiece in the last game of the series after Trine won at home last night. Hissong wins the draw, gets high marks. Arteaga, D-to-D with Friel. Fires a shot, tipped, stays in off the glass. Hissong dumped back in off the backhand. Rydau. Now Cook, weaving, dealing, thinking about it. Cook leaves it back. Arteaga across the blue line for Friel. And again, broken up by Parks. Cook got it again. 1 minute in the period. Desmadro, backhand to Friel. Dump it back down, but it was an odd angle. Flipped out on the backhand. Arteaga, and a near bad miss there. Herman comes out, and he's going to cover it up well outside of his crease with 45 seconds exactly to go in the third period. Well, here's that line that I was talking about coming back out. Kruger, Carper, and Potts, along with Kramer and Gray. Kruger got a goal. Kramer's been solid on the draw, and he is again. Swing it around. Carper tried to get it out, kept it at the blue line. Here comes Kramer, banked off of a Thunder skate. Kramer goes 1-on-0, or 1 on everyone. Left back, Kruger, top shelf, went for it, no good, 30 seconds. Carper sends it back in, below the red line now. Kruger, slash, no good, that was Kramer. Near side boards, Rugarai, that's Pawinski instead. Pawinski weaves through, left hand, backhand shot, in and out of the glove. Under 10 to go, Bulldogs just got to clear it. Past the high stick. Gets down, they can win an icing call. No, they wave it off. And that is gonna do it. 60 minutes down and nothing between these two teams. Tied up at 2 apiece. We're gonna step aside for a 1-minute break and then come back for a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime period. Don't go anywhere, you're watching Bulldog Hockey on ACTV.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena. For the overtime period of this one for the Thunder. This is it. This is the end of the fall season. So they got nothing to lose here or leave everything on the line. No more games for almost a month. In 2026, they'll host Lake Superior State on January 16th and 17th. And then they will also have a home-and-home with Davenport on the 23rd and 24th. Well, 5 minutes to decide this one in the overtime period. 3-on-3 opens the ice up way a lot more. 2-on-1. Tucker and Cook. Tucker takes it himself. Shot, pad saved. Now they head back the other way. Cogger defended by Ortega. Dishes it out and couldn't handle it there. Was Kraus. Bulldogs go for 2 changes. Going to keep Cook out there. Kramer in there along with Potts. Weaving around the far side now. Kraus. Danielowski. Got Klein on his right. Danielowski weaving through. Fires. Broken up by Cook. Kraus whacks it down low. Danielowski behind the red line. Klein dishes it off for Kraus. Over a minute played now. Good poke check here. Basil Cook. Could he get a 1-on-0? Kraus on his right. Cook weaves through. Backhand shot. Save made. Rebound opportunity. Potts all alone. Shot. No good. Kramer gives it off. They're still in there. Carper. He gets tripped up. Kramer. Carper and Potts in there. Familiar line here. Danielowski takes a tumble. Kramer covered up. Many good opportunities there for the Bulldogs. Had a 2-on-1 to start. And then another good opportunity there. So they bring in Ortega, Kramer, and Carper for the Bulldogs. Everyone tired here. Regal, Painski, and Ryder are in there for the Thunder. Here's Painski. 2-on-1. Ortega back. Painski with Regal. Gives it off. One time in front. He missed. Painski with Ortega defending. Leaps through. Here come the Bulldogs. 2 back checkers for Trine. Kramer weaves through. Between the legs. Goes down low. Kramer waiting. Weaves through. Gets his glove taken off. No, that was the Thunder player getting glove taken off. That's Ryder. I know, Regal. Down low. Kramer for Ortega. Back to Carper. Shot, looking for a tip. Rebound, no good. Kramer, diving attempt to get it out of there. Carper asks for a change. Regal stops on a dime. Oh, and it goes out of the zone. They got to retreat. It's all right, though. They only got 3 players on the ice. Regal flips it across for Ryder. Glove is still loose. Ref, there slowly go, picks it up. Ortega, cross ice. Kiefer there, fires. Glove saved by Herman. Two minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the overtime period. A couple of good chances here for both sides. but just a couple of more here for Adrian College. An offensive zone draw for the Thunder. It's Kiefer. Loses it. Potts skates behind his own net. Sean Potts, the captain, weaves through. Got Tucker on his right. Potts down low again with Cook. First line that started out here. Banked off the boards. Cook decides not to leave it for Tucker. Cook weaving through. Potts. Shot. Covered up into the pads of Ian Young. And a little shove after the play there from Ethan Regarai. 95 seconds to go. Overtime period here at the Arrington Ice Arena. Two goals apiece. Next one is the winner. O'Brickian from the draw. Wins it, dumps it back, but with only 3 players, kind of tough to win it. Klein, defended by Potts, and a good poke check there. Klein puts him down, and it's a penalty. Oh no, Sean Potts, the captain, gets called for a very costly penalty as he shoved Klein into the board area. And that is going to be 2 minutes. So the rest of the overtime period, Bulldogs will be down. Going to play a 4-on-3. Trine elects to take the timeout with 82 seconds left to go in the overtime period. Bulldogs play 4-on-3. Shot totals 43 for the Bulldogs, 35 for the Thunder. And if you're the Bulldogs here, this is do or die. You got 3 players. Got to try to clog up as many lanes as possible. 4 out there for the Thunder. And that's the end of the timeout. Both teams break the huddle. I'll move to an offensive zone draw for the Thunder. Next goal is the winner. We'll see what the former Adrian College head coach over on the Trine side now. Let's see if they draw her up. Cross-checking is the call, and when we've had almost every single call you can think of here in this game. Ryder. Regal. Ryder. That's Danielowski. One-time shot, and he takes it. Cook. Rebound. Shot. Again, Ortega eats it. Can they get it out of there? Hildebrand finally escapes with it, but nearly. Here comes Regal. 1-0. Takes the shot himself over the crossbar, and it ricochets into the protected netting and out of play. Well, that's the chances you expect to see when you have the 4-on-3. Just look for Danielowski, number 12, for a one-time shot. For the Thunder, you got Ryder, Danielowski, Regal, and Pawinski. They win the faceoff. At the point for Ryder. Is in here for Regal. Cross ice for Danielowski. Defended by O'Bricky. Danielowski to the middle. Bricky breaks it up and sends it the length of the ice. 35 seconds to go in the overtime period. Ryder leaves it for Kiefer, fresh out of the bench area. Kiefer goes right, shot through the slot, no one there. Regal, poke back for Pawinski, 18. One time from Ryder, hit the skate of Kiefer before it could get there. In front, Kiefer still in the slot. They're looking to get it out. O'Bricky with 8, just hangs on a second, banks it off the glass. Gray just got to hold on to him for a couple more seconds, and they do just that. The period has ended, and we're going to go to a shootout. Two to two after 65 minutes of play. And 1 minute on the clock. We'll see what they come out in. I know kind of some crazy rules when it comes to ACHA, whether they do shootout, whether they don't, if they do overtime period again. But according to what's happening here on the ice, it looks like we're going to do a shootout, and it'll be the visiting team, Trine, to go first. So it's a best of three, or not best of three, the first 3 shooters guaranteed for each side. Or no, it is best of 3 here. So 2 goals wins it. First to take it, Tyler Regal. Dances in, straight up, lives left, makes it look like Herman with the save! Oh my goodness! Talk about clutch. Herman, this outstretched stick. Coming back, Tyler Ackerman. Goes wide left. Got Young in net. Ackerman, Deeks, wakes left, patient, goes out left, and then gets tripped up. Can't even get a shot on net. 0 for 2. We go to the second round. It'll be Joshua Danielowski. He's already got a goal in regulation here today. We'll see if he can put another one up. Danielowski goes right. Going for the backhand. He's in front. Shot. Scores! Just blew it by him, flashing the jersey to the Bulldogs bench. Trine puts one up on the board. Here's Tyler Hisson. He enters slowly, goes left. Hisson, Deeks, and he loses it. Again, could not get a shot off. Just tried too much, and now Trine has a chance to win it. It'll be Andrew Kiefer for a chance at a series sweep of the Bulldogs. Kiefer with some speed. Shot. Saved by Herman. He went 5-0 and Herman closed it up. And now the Bulldogs got to put one in to extend it. Hazel Cook weaves through the blue line. Goes right. Left. Deek. Makes patiently. Save made! Ian Young stands tall. 3 saves in the shootout. And he finishes the night with 33 saves on 35 shots. And Trine has swept the Bulldogs in the weekend series. They come into the Bulldogs barn. They play a great game, 2-2 through 60 minutes, 5 minutes of overtime hockey, nothing. Even had a 4-on-3 power play advantage. We go to the shootout, and Danielowski, the hero, puts it in the back of the net. And Trine University comes out of here with a win. Bulldogs take a loss. They move to 9-7 overall, drop 2 straight now. Trine up to 8-11. Looking to get a push, as this is a great end to their 2025 season. They'll come back in 2026. Bulldogs again, the home and home with Davenport next weekend, Thursday and Friday. And then come back in 2026 against #1 team, University Purdue Northwest, on the 23rd and 24th. And that's going to do it here from the Arrington Ice Arena. Final score, Trine University wins in a shootout over Adrian College, 3-2. From all of us here at ACTV, I am Nathan Lindner. So long, everybody.